Have you ever wondered what it means to live a virtuous life? It's not about perfection, but about choosing to live in a way that reflects God's love. As Catholics, we are called to live lives that reflect the goodness of God, not just in our actions but also in our hearts. The key to this transformation lies in virtue. Virtue is not about following rules just for the sake of it, but about aligning our hearts with God's will and allowing His grace to shape our lives. The Catechism of the Catholic Church explains that virtue is a habitual and firm disposition to do the good. CCC 1803. It's the inner strength that helps us consistently choose what is good, even when it's difficult. Virtues are the foundation of our moral life, guiding our decisions and actions, and ultimately drawing us closer to God. In living virtuously, we allow God to transform us, making us more like His Son, Jesus Christ. One of the greatest virtues we can practice is love. Jesus calls us to love God with all our heart, soul, and mind, and to love our neighbors as ourselves, Matthew 22 verses 37 to 39. This love is the essence of Christian virtue, and all other virtues flow from it. Without love, no matter how virtuous our actions seem, they are empty, 1 Corinthians 13 verses 1 to 3. Love compels us to serve others, to forgive, and to live selflessly, reflecting Christ's own love for us. In addition to love, we are called to live out the theological virtues, faith, hope, and charity. Faith helps us trust in God's promises, even when we can't see the outcome. Hope gives us the strength to endure life's challenges, knowing that God's salvation is ours through Jesus Christ. And charity is the highest of these virtues, as it moves us to act out of love for others, imitating the selfless love Christ showed for us. Catholics are also encouraged to practice the cardinal virtues: prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. Prudence helps us make wise and thoughtful decisions, ensuring we act in accordance with God's will. Justice ensures we give everyone their due, treating others with fairness and dignity. Fortitude enables us to face suffering and adversity with courage, knowing that God is with us. Temperance helps us avoid excess, teaching us to live with moderation and self-control. Living a virtuous life is essential for growing in holiness. It's not something we can do on our own, but something we can only achieve through God's grace. Each day, we are invited to choose to live virtuously, trusting in God's strength to help us. It means choosing love and kindness over selfishness, seeking forgiveness when we fail, and turning to God in prayer for guidance. The saints are perfect examples of what it means to live a life of virtue. Saint Therese of Lisieux, Saint Francis of Assisi, and Saint Augustine all faced struggles, but they allowed God's grace to help them grow in virtue. They didn't live perfect lives, but they chose to follow God's will, and in doing so, they became powerful witnesses of His love. In conclusion, living a life of virtue isn't about being perfect. It's about allowing God to transform us into the people He created us to be. Through virtues like love, faith, hope, and charity, we grow closer to God and reflect His goodness in the world. It's a journey that requires patience, prayer, and a willingness to follow God's guidance. Let us strive to live virtuous lives, trusting in God's grace to lead us every step of the way.